Glow up. I'm sure most of you are familiar with this term. Usually a glow up is about improving your looks, but today I will be giving you guys the ultimate step-by-step guide to have an academic glow up. I'm actually so surprised that nobody else has posted any video like this. This series will have 6 parts in chronological order, as I will be going through this in so much depth to make this academic glow up as easy and drastic as possible. This video is part 1, which I will be sharing the things to do and the habits to implement in your life before the year starts or literally as soon as possible. I highly urge you to follow along this series as it could completely change your academic career. This video will be separated into 2 parts. The first 9 things will be things you only have to do once, and the last 8 things will be habits to implement. Part 2 of this series will be posted in a fortnight, so stay tuned to follow along. Without further ado, let's begin this academic glow up. The first 9 things will be things you only have to do once. Number 1. Write down the goals you want to achieve. These goals are going to be different for everyone. For example, if you are at a D right now, your goal may be to get a C. If you are at a B, to get an A. To help achieve your goal, also write down why you want to achieve that goal. For example, if your goal is to get straight A's, your reason may be that you want to win a scholarship or get into a certain school. It's really important to write down your goal on a piece of paper or typing it somewhere on your phone or laptop. I really want this community to be a very supportive one, so if you want, comment down your goals below and this community and I will support and encourage you. 2. Set yourself a reward or multiple rewards. Setting yourself a reward is an amazing way to motivate you. You can reward yourself when you complete a task, for example, doing everything I say in this video, or when you achieve a goal, for example, having an academic glow up. If the task or goal is small, set yourself a smaller reward, for example, food. But if the task or goal is hard to achieve, set yourself a bigger reward, for example, $100. Number 3. Create a morning and afternoon schedule. Get a pen and paper and write down and plan your entire morning and afternoon schedule that you will follow when school starts. Make sure that it is reasonable and you are giving yourself enough time to sleep, relax, and also study. I have written down a basic schedule that you can use and tweak. Obviously, everyone's schedule is going to be different, so personalize it and make sure you are happy with it, so you can follow it every day. Also make sure to make one for the weekend as well. 4. Find useful apps. There are so many apps that can drastically help you with anything, including studying. I recently made a whole video on this, so check that out if you are looking for good app recommendations. I will leave the link in the cards above. Number 5. Follow study-related influencers. If you frequently use Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or any social media platform, following study-related influencers is going to really help you stay motivated and on track with your goals. I find that seeing motivating study-related content encourages me to study and have a positive mindset towards school and studying. If you are looking for study-related influencers, I not only have a YouTube channel, but I also have an Instagram and TikTok account, so please follow them for a place to start. The link to all my socials will be down below. 6. Invest in a calendar and a to-do list. I recommend getting both a physical and digital calendar as well as a to-do list. I would never be able to have good grades and stay organized without a calendar or to-do list. My favorite to-do list app is called Minimalist, and I use this every single day. It has so many features, but it is so simple to use. I talked more about this app in my Best Apps for Students video. The app is free, but some features require payment. This is why I'm actually holding a giveaway for the paid version, so check out my previous video for more information on that. Number 7. Set screen time limits. This has completely changed my life. Setting screen time limits for specific apps has helped me drastically reduce how much time I waste and procrastinate. If you have an Apple phone, there is a feature in the settings to set a limit on how long you spend on each app, so I would highly recommend making use of this. 8. Organize school supplies and/or buy new stationery. Personally, newly bought stationery or even different stationery in my pencil case excites me and motivates me to study. Having a really smooth, easy to use pen or having pretty colors and highlighters is going to make studying much more bearable. You can even make stationery a reward for hard work. Number 9. Make a change. Since having an academic glow-up means you are going to change your grades and your mindset towards studying in school is going to have to change, you need to make some sort of physical change in order to help you go through this drastic change. This is going to be so important for you, and it is going to make this journey much easier for you. This change can really be anything. Some suggestions are changing the type of clothes you wear, scents or perfumes, your usual routine, desk or desk area, bag, stationery, laptop, phone, environment like moving or changing the furniture in your room, or studying somewhere else. I highly urge you to make some sort of physical change that you can attribute with your academic glow-up. The next 8 things is going to be habits to implement before the year starts or as soon as possible. Number 1. Control how much dopamine your brain is getting and the source of it. If you don't know what dopamine is, it is basically a chemical that you release when you do an activity, and your brain tries to get as much dopamine as you can because it makes you happy. This means that your brain craves high dopamine activities. The problem with this is that if your brain is used to high dopamine activities, such as social media, food, or TV, it is not going to want to do low dopamine activities, such as studying. This is why we all procrastinate. Therefore, the more high dopamine activities you do, the harder it is going to be for you to do the low dopamine activities. But don't worry, I'm going to show you guys 2 effective ways to fix your high dopamine addiction. First, try to reduce high dopamine activities. I know that this is hard, so another option is after studying, which is a low dopamine activity, reward yourself with a high dopamine activity. This will fool your brain into thinking studying produces high dopamine. Therefore, it will gradually be easier for you to study. Never do this the other way around, as that will make it even harder for you to study and concentrate. Some things you can do to help you even more include exercise, meditation, read, journal, and sticking to your screen time limits. This is basically called a dopamine detox. 2. Get in the habit of using a calendar and to-do list. Using a calendar and to-do list for literally anything and everything is going to make it so much easier for you to use them when you need it. You'll be amazed by how much more organized you can be. Number 3. Set 5 minutes per day to clean your desk and room. If you clean your desk and room every day, it only takes about 5 minutes to get it clean. The problem is most of us forget to clean it or cannot be bothered. This is why you should set a specific time to clean your room, even just for 5 minutes. Continuing from that, number 4 is to set at least 1 day of the week or fortnight to clean. I always clean my entire room on Sundays. This makes me feel so much better and makes me so much more productive. This usually takes only about half an hour or an hour to do. I return all items to where they belong, wipe down all surfaces, change bed sheets, and vacuum. 5. Socialize. This may sound strange, but socializing and building good relationships have been scientifically proven to be linked to better memory. This can be face-to-face talking or even calling or texting. Number 6. Separate chilling out and work areas. This is similar to what I said earlier about making a physical change. Have a separate area for studying and chilling out. Doing this has been proven to make it much easier for you to stop procrastinating and focus. 7. Watch YouTube videos at 2 times speed. Truthfully, I didn't want to share this as it would decrease my watch time. However, I really want to help everyone out. This is a trick that has not only saved me so much time, but has also increased the speed I understand everything. On YouTube, there is a feature to watch videos faster and slower. Gradually increasing the speed is going to save lots of time, but also train your brain to think and understand much faster. I highly recommend this. Number 8. Wake up and sleep early. We've all been told to get 8 hours of sleep, but I know that many of you cannot do that. A great alternative to get almost the same benefits and to make you feel much more awake is to simply wake up and sleep earlier. To do this, gradually change your sleeping schedule by 10 or 15 minutes until you can comfortably sleep and wake up early. I hope that you enjoyed and this video helped you start your academic glow up. If you need anything from me, whether that may be support, motivation, or questions, please do not hesitate to comment down below and I will try to respond to you all. Don't forget to let me know if you are going to be starting your academic glow up journey and also the goals that you want to achieve. If you are interested in this series, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed and gave this video a thumbs up. I really hope that this series will help anyone achieve their goals. All my other social medias will be linked below in case you want to direct message me or see more content from me. Bye guys, good luck with your academic glow up.